I'm heading down the driveway and on my way to the other property in Plum Grove. And I was just noticing how blessed. It's been a pretty busy week of shuffling animals here and there. Of course, we took the goats back last week. And so a lot of moving, a lot of changes. But everyone's doing great. Everyone is adjusting very nicely at both properties. I'll tell you what I would like to do. Jamie may never allow it, but eventually let Dixie and Beverly have a chance to spend some time with Buc-ee's and Voodoo and Ivy and just see what happens. Yeah, I know, it's kind of like I'm a mad scientist at times. I promise I'm not bringing any more donkeys back. You're the only one, okay? Ivy's not, baby, you know Ivy's a pony. Stop it already. Yo, please. Sheesh. All right, so this is gonna be the testing phase. It's called Spot On, and you control it from your phone. You can set your perimeter, back up, don't drink our coffee. You can set the perimeter using your phone. And so we were able to outline not our fencing around our entire property, but we were able to outline a large circle with the dogs.
It's not actually a circle. You take dots and you make a fence based on wherever.
Oh, baby, hold on. I went up your legs.
So it's not a circle. You actually take dots and you build fence posts. So you build a virtual fence wherever you are.
So you outline what their perimeter is.
And you can have multiple places. So if you can select, we're at Longhorn Lester's today, or you can select where I'm a Survivor. You could take them to woods or a park or whatever, and you can create a fence from where you are, where you just don't want them to go outside of a certain, range.
Got it. And so ultimately, so they are able to go as for the entirety of our fence here, all of this yard. They can walk out. They can walk out along the side over here, and they can even go down the hill all the way to the pond. And they're waterproof. And they are waterproof. So we really do have our fingers crossed. We felt bad to put limitations on them, but you don't want to lose your dogs. You don't want to have your dogs in other people's yards. You don't want to have your dogs running along the streets. And we would not like it if dogs from other, neighbors' dogs come into our yard every day and laid around and ate our dog food. And it's just not right. It's just not neighborly, and it's not right. And so we want to try to make sure our dogs are able to live their best life. And so what happens is, Jamie, tell me exactly how it happens. So first there's a beep. Good girls.
If it's within 20 feet of the edge, it beeps at them.
So within 20 foot of their perimeter, it beeps.
At 10 foot, it vibrates.
At 10 foot, it begins to vibrate.
And if they step outside of the perimeter, then there is a low level, there's ultrasonic, and then there's also an ability to turn on a shock.
And then that will increase as they move further from the perimeter. So they will learn real fast.
You want to see the map?
Yes. Oh, this will be interesting.
So this is the map we've created. I did not create and allow them to go all the way to the road over here.
Okay, so you kind of drew it yourself. So I see the back of the property, but not down by the river, which is awesome.
Correct.
All along, you can see our driveway and all around our barn.
And they're able to go in our woods. The pastured in.
Yeah, you're shaking. So am I shaking, or is that you shaking?
Maybe that's you.
But Jamie did want them to be able to go into the woods there in the front when she takes Dixie out and everything, which is awesome. So that's really neat. So I can't wait now. Could y'all go back and play? Could y'all go ahead and get back up? Could y'all get back up and go play again back by the pond? I'd like to see how this works. Now you're probably saying, Lester, where's Christmas? Where's Christmas? Well, Christmas, don't forget, she's not, with the heartworms, you don't always feel well. And so she is on her heartworm treatments. And she's this morning laying right here like a good girl. She's laying right there resting because she needs to rest. It's funny, the days and how some days she doesn't feel the best, and some days Stella doesn't feel real well. But this morning, Christmas is she's not down. She's just not feeling 100%. And she's just going to rest this morning. And I think that we've all had days like that where we just our body needs to rest. And this morning, she's resting. But she's fine. I know you worry when you don't see them all out and about. But she'll be fine. She'll be fine. All right, Jamie's showing them that they can walk further than what they normally are allowed to. You know, they're so smart, they know when their collars are on, the original collars, and when their collars are off. When their collars are off, they can go. When their collars are on, they naturally become a whole lot more reluctant. So as of right now, Jamie's calling them with snacks. And they are right there at what used to be the old perimeter. The extent of their collars. Now, a lot of folks were telling us we should put invisible fencing and you have it installed and it goes underground and all that. But guys, that's for having 20 acres of pasture. That's just not financially feasible. And so we hope that with this collar system here, all right, so Millie has learned that she can go all the way past where she used to could go, but still be wearing a collar. And we made it to where they can go almost all the way over to Pat and Dave's fence. You can tell that Millie's being very reluctant. So you're probably saying, well, where's Fiona? Guys, Fiona's not going. Fiona is not going to go. Fiona has chosen. Even Millie is stopped right there looking back. Fiona! Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Guys, don't you judge. Do not judge. We have dogs. We have a lot of dogs. I know y'all are judging right now. Come on, baby. You can come. It's not gonna do anything, baby. Come on, sweetie. Baby, you can trust Daddy. You can trust Daddy. I'm not gonna let nothing hurt you. I'm not. Oh, like her body language says she doesn't like to be. She don't like to hear noises and be vibrated and be shocked. She don't like that. I know you don't like that, sweetie. I know. I don't want it to happen either. That's why I want to teach you. I want to teach you. Come on. Come on. Nope. She ain't going. She ain't going. Neither is Christmas. Chrissy doesn't feel real well this morning. Come on, Chrissy. You want to take a walk with Daddy? Come on. Christmas collar is way too big for her neck. It's way too big for her neck. Come on, baby. Oh, Mama's calling. Come on, Chrissy. Come on. Come on, Chrissy. Come on. Come on, babies. Come on, loves. No, she can sit right there and watch. It is darn near 11 o'clock in the morning. Jamie and I have been awake for hours, but there's somebody. Hey, sleepyhead. You gonna wake up today? No? I see you had a little snack pack here, huh? Alright. Try to wake up pretty soon. It's already almost 11 o'clock. He loves having his very own setup out here where Jamie and I, we sleep in the apartment end of the building, the shop now. And so he gets the RV all to himself. And last night we were all here in the hot tub. And it was kind of like adults saying goodbye to each other after a party. He had his towel and he was going to his room. Yet his room is out there. And then I had my towel. I'm going to my room. I said, I love you. He's like, And then the thing is, whenever so I make him leave the windows, the blinds up, because I worry about him. And I can come to the door and peek and see him in there playing. I'll see the light on so I can see that he's, on his phone or whatever. But at some point I walked by and the light was off. I knew he was asleep, or at least trying to go to sleep. And so then, of course, you worry all night. What if there's a fire? What if there's, will he find his way out? But my gosh, guys, you got to let them grow up, All I can do is keep the smoke detector with batteries and just hope he doesn't do anything foolish. I mean, he's not cooking and stuff, but you're like, what if he chokes? What if he's not in the house with us? And that's scary, but he's 11, and he loves the independence. So I've come out to play with my toys, and I will say that I'm pretty impressed with the Enjoy bike. I'm still on the first initial battery charge. I've not charged it up. I've had it for 2 weeks, and I ride it almost every day. Now, when I say ride, I don't ride the way a lot of you guys might, like all over the place. I ride just down the driveway. I ride across the pastures. But it's really neat the way I haven't noticed a difference. Oh my gosh. I haven't noticed a difference in the speed of the bike or the power in the bike here on day 14 as what I had on day number 1 after I first got it charged, fully charged. So, I mean, I'm sure the battery will run down at some point, but I have not really put it to the test yet. And this is hard with one hand. Guys, the terrain is what's hard. I can ride a bike with no hands, actually. I don't even need a hands to ride a bike on smooth terrain. But here on this terrain, yeah, I should have probably thought about this before I took off to show y'all a little demo of my Enjoy here on day number 14, and we're still going. Look out, love! And we're still going. Now, the cool thing is they did send a second battery. I haven't even charged that up yet. I don't think I really need to, but let me turn this truck off. So you know that what I just drove was not a real ride. Jamie and I, sorry about that. Jamie and I take turns riding around the hill. Jamie has ridden down the driveway several times to check on her horse when she's down by the flagpole. And I've even taken it out across the pasture, hoping that I could get the big birds to chase me, and they won't. They look at me like I'm stupid, but they will not chase me, and I want them to chase me so bad. But I'm really impressed. It's a really neat little bike. Now, I do have a couple more that I've talked to in emails, so there's more collaboration coming up, because my goal is to have a bike for me, Jamie, Ellie, and Lex. So the 4 of us can go take rides together. And I want to have more e-bikes than what Brianne has. I need to have more e-bikes than what Brianne has. That's my ultimate goal. I just cannot let Brianne outdo me. I need more e-bikes for my family, and so I can beat Brianne as the e-bike king. Yeah, Brianne has a lot of e-bikes. She's collaborated with everybody. Now, what I normally do, though, you know how long our driveway is. And I drive to the end of the driveway to check the mail quite a bit. Jamie drives down to check on her horses when they're down by the mailbox. And I've ridden across the pasture. But 14 days on one battery. 14 days, and we're still on the same battery charge. I haven't even plugged it in again. So I will be curious to see how long this thing goes.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.